As you can see, we've stumbled across a life group in its natural habitat. And it looks like as though we've come upon them at feeding time.
I'm so glad you're here. I have pretzels for us.
Now, before we continue, I should let you know that a life group is often filled with all sorts of interesting characters. And we've identified the terrified-looking one over there, the one that they call Hillary, as the leader of this life group. Let's see how Hillary handles the different group dynamics at play.
Okay, well, welcome everyone. Question 1. What stood out to you about the sermon this week?
Well, I did minor in religion, right?
Oh, what we've got here is a classic example of a know-it-all, a person who thinks that he is the resident biblical scholar and can really bring forth a lot of energy into the group with all of his biblical knowledge. What you want to do as a leader with the know-it-all is to try to redirect conversation to some of the other members of the group who are not as likely to talk. Let's see how Hillary does this.
And I just think that the epiphatic union and the economic trinity in God's salvific plan for the world renders an eschatological landscape that sets us on a trajectory as God's consummate future.
Wow, that's what stood out to you in the sermon? Wow, okay. Does anyone else have anything?
Oh my, she's not doing very well at all. But that's all right, because it appears as though Tangent Guy is going to come in and come to her rescue.
Man, these pretzels are good. These are really good pretzels.
Okay.
They remind me, every time he preaches about Matthew, I've got this friend named Matt. And he makes the pretzels at the OC Fair. Have you guys been to the OC Fair?
Tangent Guy, in order to get the group back on track, Hillary will want to try to redirect the conversation back onto the topic at hand. Let's see how she does this.
In the pretzels that makes them salty is my friend's Matt's sweat. Oh man, I never sweat as much as being here in Costa Mesa. I came from Texas, so when I was in Texas, they have air conditioners, but here in Costa Mesa, when it's hot, no air conditioning. I don't know how you people do it. You have these doors, these like Dutch doors, and they just swing wide open. Oh man, World Cup, what a great time. I was cheering for the Dutch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh no, it's
You'll
fine.
notice how Hillary is making eye contact with the quiet girl. Now, the quiet girl is one who doesn't talk at all much in the life group, and what she'll need to do is to go beyond asking a simple yes or no question to get quiet girl engaged in the conversation.
Okay, let's move on to question 2. Charlotte, did you like the passage?
Hey everybody!
Hey, so glad
Sorry.
you guys finally made it here.
Come here. Sorry, thanks guys. I know, I'm so sorry. I was getting ready to come here, right? So I went to go put on some pants. And I went to my closet and I couldn't find any of my pants. Wow. So,
Oh, this is a real treat. Now we've got coming into the group the it's all about me person, often marked by their tendency to come in late and to direct the conversation all toward themselves and what happened in their day. Let's see this rare bird in action.
and I left all of my pants there. And of course I had to go back to the laundromat and look through the lost and found. Because clearly someone took all of my pants. So now all I have left are shorts. Anyway, so I was late and it's miserable.
You know, Kristen, I've noticed a few things about you, and I just have a few things I think that you need to do. First of all, I've noticed you've been late lately, a lot.
Now, the editorializer is someone who feels that it is their life's mission to give unsolicited advice. They maybe studied a semester of psychology and feel as though they are an expert in solving everyone else's problems, often oblivious to their own.
Terrible. And you could also just invest a little more money and maybe just get your own washing machine so people don't steal your stuff. Not safe to be hanging out at laundromats, and also so that's my opinion.
All right, question 3. How does this passage inform us as people and us as a life group?
I'll go. I think we can look at Jesus' example in the passage and learn about what it means to really love your neighbor and really welcome them in. Especially as a life group, we can be welcoming new people, we can be helping them to feel loved and listened to and heard.
You'll notice by the relevancy of that response that that person appears to be quite normal, not very interesting.
Wow, thanks, Jill, for sharing. That was wonderful.
Thanks for inviting me to this group.
Scoot over. Wow, thank you guys. We had a great discussion. I hope to see you next week. This is just going to be a great life group. Thanks so much.
Well, as you can see, Hillary's got her work cut out for her, but she'll get the hang of it. With a few tips, Hillary will be leading this group well in no time.